Happy Friday. Mayor Dan Pope with a update. Busy week. I have a number of updates for you. First of all, on Monday night of this past week, the 100 Black Men of West Texas, along with our Community Engagement Task Force and the Lubbock Chamber of Commerce, hosted a online forum where we talked about issues related particularly to the Black part of our community, to issues that impact them. Very well done. 2.5 hours. Probably could have gone on all night. Thank you to all the folks that participated. A particular thank you to Reggie Dial, the president of the 100 Black Men, to Bill Stubblefield, who organized. There are a number of folks that were panelists, people like Senator Charles Perry, Police Chief Floyd Mitchell. It was well done, and thank you guys for that effort. But pay attention, there's more of those to come. Tuesday night at our council meeting, this past Tuesday night, this is required viewing for you. Chief Mitchell, along with Assistant Chief Caspel, spent about 50 minutes laying out to council the way we recruit and train and continue to train our police force. It's changed a lot over the years. We far exceed the minimum training that the state requires. And we're doing some really unique things, and I really applaud that effort. Their presentation addresses a lot of the topics that are very much on all of our minds right now. And so you can find that on the city website. Go back, look at the previous council meetings. It's the second item on the agenda, and I really encourage you to watch it. Good news on the financial side. You probably saw last week our sales tax numbers. They were not only ahead of last year, so that was the May number that we received last week. It was ahead of last May. It was also ahead of what we projected for this May. So we projected a little growth. It was ahead of that. Some argue that's just pent-up demand. I don't believe that's the case. I think we'll see a good number in June. And one of the reasons I believe that is just this morning we've got the June unemployment number. So in May, our unemployment number had gone below 10%. I believe it was 9.7. In June, it went down to 7.1. We are getting people back to work. Remember, when we started all this, we were at about 3%. So we still have a number of people not working. We're on the right track. And I think it's important that we talk about that. I'm going to wrap in a minute with some talk about our economy and tie them to face coverings. One more thing I want to mention, I had a chance this week to be part of the Go Blue kickoff. We normally do that in April. That's the month that we wear blue ribbons and we talk about child abuse and what a challenge it is in our community and around the country. And, we had, last year we had 3 confirmed cases of child abuse in Lubbock County or in this area on every day. Every day. We had 5 deaths in our county last year attributed to child abuse. We can be so much better. One of the good things about that event, though, was we got to honor, and it's an annual honor that the Child Abuse Coalition gives, and we got to honor one of our very own, Kyle Perdue, a Lubbock police officer, for his efforts working with the LPD to create a program where our law enforcement can provide car seats when they find a situation where a family needs a car seat. And it's just that classic example where one person can make a big difference. So we're very thankful for Kyle. Okay, finally, let's talk about COVID-19. Our new positive test numbers seem to have settled in an area around 120 a day. It's a lot more than we'd like to have, but it's where it appears to be where we're going to be. Our hospitals, we watch very closely. They still remain strong, but the main reason that we really encourage these practices like wearing face masks is there are 2 main reasons. One is keep the hospital strong. That means that they're there for us when we have emergency needs. That means that we can do non-essential surgeries. That means that people keep going to work. Think about the impact of Covenant UMC and the 11,000 people they employ, and then the other businesses that rely on that. It's a big part of our economy. We need to keep them functioning. We also need to keep people working. So when I think about face coverings, I don't wear this. A friend of mine gave me this, and in no way do I think I'm a superhero, but I think you guys are superheroes, and I think you've done a superb job of trying to keep each other safe. We can do better. You're starting to see many of the national retailers require face coverings. We know it works. I'll probably share some information about that next week, but it's the right thing to do. Please, let's take care of our neighbor. That's a Lubbock thing. Let's take care of our family member. Let's safely continue to live. My final thought, this is my favorite mask. It says thank you. And that's my thoughts. Thank you for who you are. Thanks for loving Lubbock. Thanks for all your support and your good ideas. I'll talk to you next week.